Okay, mama, deep breath. I know you are stressed out about your first flight with your baby because honestly, same. I was literally right there with you just a few days ago, but you know what? We made it and we made it well. And I'm here to show you everything that helped make it so much easier for us, the do's, the don'ts, the real life packing must-haves, everything to help you feel prepared and less stressed. If you are new here, hi, my name is Marissa Linnell, and on this channel I talk a lot about life, personal development, and femininity, and now motherhood because I'm a mother. And yes, 8 months in, I still can't believe I'm saying that I'm a mother. Anyways, my video style is usually sit-down style videos, very structured, and this video is not that. Like, not even a little bit. It's not that at all. So I want to give you guys a heads up that what you'll see is pretty much going to be a mashup of videos of me preparing for our trip. Things that I'm packing, why I'm packing them, how I'm packing them, and things like that. So it's very different, but hopefully it lands well and it's still very helpful for you guys. So let's get into it. Okay, so first I apologize for the lighting if the lighting's off, and also I apologize for my background aesthetic. It's very chaotic right now. I just wanted to go over some of the stuff that I have already packed. Just a little background story. We are traveling by airplane for the first time with daughter, and it's only an hour flight, thank God. So I thought it'd be a great time to practice, and we're only staying for 3 days. So I technically don't have to bring a lot of stuff. And because of that, I wanted to go over the things that I am packing. Now, I would like to think of myself as a minimalist, but I think I'm more so just like an efficientist. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's how I see myself. So I'm trying to pack as lightly as possible. We are flying Southwest, so we are planning and hoping not to have to check any luggage. Yeah, so hopefully I can do that. So we each get, you know, a carry-on and a personal item, and I'm just now realizing that her diaper bag is not considered either, so it's technically you can get 5 bags, but I'm still gonna try to do it with 4 because, you know, less is more, less is more. So what I did first, I decided that me and daughter will actually share a bag. I'm very grateful that her stuff is still very small, so I'm able to use these little cube things, right, that I got off of Amazon. I got them a long time ago for me. When I use them, I feel like they take up more space than help me save space. So I'm going to try it again, but I'm just putting her stuff in it so I can just keep it all together. So again, it is a very quick trip. We're only there for 3 days, so I did pack about 6 or 7 outfits in here. I got socks and her pajamas and things like that. I dress her hair with bows a lot, and instead of me figuring out which color bows to take per like her outfits, I just decided to bring all of them. So I packed them in this thing, and this is going to be in her little cube, travel cube as well. Can I see this? I don't want to leave it. I might need it. You don't need it. Thank you. Mommy has to travel pack your stuff. So everything that she's gonna wear is in this cube, okay? And this is gonna go in my suitcase. For her diaper bag, we have a few things packed. I have her portable milk warmer, portable changing pad, a few burp cloths in here, 6 to 7 diapers, a beanie, swaddle blankets, extra pair of clothes, my pajama onesie. I have a wet bag in case anything happens, some of her little puff snacks, Tylenol in case anything happens. We're going, it's gonna be hot, so I have her sunscreen, Aquaphor, boogie wipes, booty wipes, and passy wipes, lots of different wipes. Her toiletries for the weekend, just travel side stuff, her lotion, hairbrush, comb, a water bottle for her hair, and then wash and shampoo as well. And then I'll also be packing some of her toys in this diaper bag. I'll pack like 2 or 3 of these little spinny things that she loves, and I can put on the window of the airplane and in the car that we're renting. So that's all that I really have packed in her diaper bag. Now the plan is to travel with only things that I actually need. So I'm only taking these diapers. It's like 6 or 7 diapers, and it's essentially just for the plane ride and anything like that. Because when I get there, I plan on actually stopping at the store and shopping for things that I want. So when I get there, I'll get a small pack of diapers for the weekend. I'll get the fresh fruit for her purees and stuff like that. I only want to travel with things that I actually need because I want to save as much space as possible. I'm also bringing this travel size boppy that I got. I know a lot of people do travel with the full size boppy, but this one works for us. It's really just her neck support, and then I just support the rest of her body because I'm just like a jungle gym. That's what I do. So those are all the things that I'm taking. I'm also going to be taking a carrier, and I'd have to decide which one of those I'm going to take because I have 3 of them. Just real quick while we're down here, so both me and her dad each have a luggage piece, and then I'm taking this bag, my personal item, which I do all the time. And so the idea is to literally use our suitcases just for our clothes and stuff, and then this bag I'm hoping just to put all of my like pumping parts and my milk and everything in here. So let's see if we can do that. So that's it for her essentials. Later on in the video, I will talk about how I'm traveling with her breast milk and also my pumping parts and then our stroller situation as well. So now moving on to how I'm going to travel with her breast milk. I've only traveled once alone without her, and I did not take breast milk with me. I just brought it back. So I know that it should be in a clear jar. I contemplated a lot because I go through these moments where I'm producing a lot of milk or I'm producing barely enough milk. And right now I'm in a phase of producing a lot of milk, thank God. So I have a lot of pumped milk in this fridge and I need to take this milk with me. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to do that. Okay, interjecting here because as I was sitting down editing all these videos, I realized that people may have questions as to why I'm just not packing or taking frozen milk. I do not freeze my milk. My daughter does not like frozen milk. She refuses to drink frozen milk. So I am left here stressed out about making sure that I am bringing enough freshly pumped milk. I wish my daughter just took the frozen milk. A girl wants what a girl wants, so hey, fresh pumped milk it is. Because I literally have like 8 of these small things filled in the fridge right now. And then I also have this, which is another 16 ounces. So I was just like, okay, I have to figure out how to travel with a lot of this milk. I decided that the milk that I pumped today, I am not going to take with me because I'll leave it here for when we get back. All this other milk, I have to figure out how to take with me so it doesn't go bad, so she can drink it and so I can enjoy a cocktail or 3. First thought, like, okay, I need to buy, you know, maybe like 8-ounce bottles, 12-ounce bottles and just kind of condense everything and put them in there. And I'm like, no, I'm not buying anything else. I'm not buying anything else. So then I decided I was going to put these in here and I'll travel with them there. But then also reading that TSA prefers that your milk be in jars, clear jars, so they can test it. And they do put it in the machines. I've witnessed it. I've gone through it, right? So I'm like, okay. And they say that if they are in baggies, they are subject to test a different way. I don't want anyone other than myself or her dad opening my bags of milk. Okay, so I'm like, no, that's not gonna work for me because if they test it, what does that mean? Like, do they pour it in something? Do they put a strip in it? Like, I know. And we cannot waste this liquid gold at all, like not a drop. So I decided to take this jar, which I did not think that this was gonna fit in my lunch pail that I'm taking. Okay, so I'm taking this lunch pail, got it off of Amazon. It was originally my work lunch pail and it works great. It's insulated, it works great. And this jar, also off of Amazon, it does fit in this. I'll show you guys. So it fits perfectly, okay? It does fit perfectly. At first, I was like, I am going to have to go somewhere and get new lids, maybe just like a lid that doesn't have a lip on it. But you know what? In all honesty, it's an hour flight and I just need to be careful. I'm not going to buy anything else. I'm going to keep this. I will tape down this lip. They can put this whole jar in their little tester thing and figure it out, right? Otherwise, I don't know what to tell them. But I need this milk. And then I'm also going to use these ice packs that I got as well. And they are going to be completely frozen. Just so you know, if anything that you take through TSA pertaining to baby needs, if they are not completely frozen, they are subject to be tested. So I would suggest that you freeze your ice packs, like whether you have milk or food or not, just have them frozen. I mean, it's not a big deal. They'll just put them through their little machine to just test that there's nothing else in it other than what's supposed to be there. So it's not like a big deal, but I mean, I just travel with them when they're frozen either way. I traveled with them like that last time. I didn't have any milk and it was like no issue. So that's how I'm going to travel with her breast milk. I will come back and let you guys know how it went. I'll let you guys know. I'm also going to take like 4 bottles. She is still using her 4-ounce bottles. I just fill it up to the tippy top, I'm not gonna lie, even though it says not to, but I still fill it up. So she is still using 4-ounce bottles after she eats a solid. So I'll do that, and she eats a solid 3 times a day, and then her nighttime bottle and stuff about like 5.5, 6 ounces, just depending on how hungry she is. As far as like cleaning things, I got these little bottles of Dreft. I take them everywhere we go when we travel, and they work out perfectly. So I will be taking these as well, and also have a travel spoolie brush thing that I use. I do not have like a portable or travel drying rack for her stuff. I usually just put them down on paper towels under a towel or something and just let them air dry. So that's what I plan on doing. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to stop at the store when I get there and I'm going to get all the fresh fruit and stuff that I need for her purees, which will only be for 3 days, so it really won't be much. I'm also taking this. I did a short video on this little thingamajig. This tool is amazing. It's an on the go baby feeder with a spoon. She loves it. I love it. We use it a lot, so I will be taking that with us as well. Obviously her little spoons and things like that. So I think that's all I'm taking as far as feeding. Yeah. I'm also taking one of her own little silicone cups. She loves this thing. She feels so grown drinking out of it, drinks her water out of it. So I am going to take this as well. And then later on, I'll show you guys which pump I'm taking and things like that. So it's a lot. Okay, I want to do a quick update. I decided to go with this carrier. Again, don't mind the mess behind us. We're still packing. But I decided to do this carrier because I just like this carrier. It travels really well because I can fold it up, roll it up to as tight as I actually need it to be. So this is the carrier that we will be going with for traveling. Okay, another thing that I am taking that I want to show you guys is my Tush baby. It is new. I just got it and I'm so obsessed with it. But we are going to a graduation, so I'm trying to figure out just how to kind of navigate that. I do have my baby carrier that I do plan on bringing and possibly having to wear her. I plan on bringing this Tush baby, which will also obviously work as a purse for me. So that is something that I do plan on packing as well. Okay, so now it's the morning of us leaving. I've been up early. I pumped already this morning. Some of the pump parts are drying right now, so I'm going to pack everything that I need for her feeding life into this bag. Okay, that is our agenda. So first thing that I want to make sure I get in here is my pump. I am taking my Spectra. Normally when I travel, like when I go to see my parents, I usually take my wearable pumps, but I have to take the Spectra because I mentioned earlier in the video that I am producing a lot right now and I want to just kind of keep that up. So I'm going to take the Spectra so that way we don't have any issues while I'm gone. So I am going to put all of my pump parts in this bag here. Okay. And then I'll get my other pump part once it's done drying. And as far as everything else, I'm gonna take 2 jars because I'm going to make food when I get there. So I'm just gonna make 2 jars to feed her out of. And then I am going to take a pack of milk storage baggies to store the purees in the fridge. Taking her water cup. As far as cleaning items, this is my travel cleaning brush, bottle, and dish soap detergent. Take our date dots, our on-the-go feeder. Of course, the milk is going in the lunch pail. This is in here. Take this Tush baby with me. I don't know how that's gonna work. So I got everything in here. This is it. This is a personal item. Wish me luck. Made it. They're needed. The flight attendants are coming by to check that your seatbelts are fastened, your seatbelts on your tray tables are therefore open and locked position. Finally made it. Gotta bust out the Tush baby. Okay, real quick, I did not record our stroller car seat situation prior to leaving and flying, but I did want to do that now, give you guys a little visual of what we use. I still even have the claim tag on it, but anyways, we have the Ebb and Flow Shift Dual Ride. Okay, this is it in the car seat form. Okay, it is heavy, like it just is what it is, but this, you guys, was the absolute GOAT. I am so happy that we decided to invest in a stroller car seat combo. I did a lot of research and I'm happy that we ended up going with this because it became so useful for our travels. And I do use it a lot just around town, but for traveling, it was amazing as well. It is the dupe to the Duna. Wheels pop out. Okay. We did end up renting a car while we were there, so we were able to take this as a car seat and use it as a stroller to get through the airport and just to get anywhere else that we needed to go to, like went to stores and things like that. So it was so perfect. Any stroller that you're gonna take, I highly suggest gate checking it. It was just so nice and so easy to have a gate when we got out. Yeah, so that's what we used and it just worked out so perfect. So all in all, the trip went well. Daughter did very, very good for her first time, her first flight, and I think me and her dad handled it pretty well, honestly. Some things that I do recommend that you do is if you are traveling for a few days, then definitely buy what you can when you get there, okay? It saves so much space, so much time, so much headache. Buy what you need when you get there. That's diapers, wipes. If you are in the puree era like I am, buy the fruit and food there to puree there. Buy what you can there, okay? okay? Travel as light as possible. Another thing that I do recommend, if you are traveling with your partner or someone else, one person should handle like the bags and things like that, and the other person should handle the baby. Third thing is, if you do have a stroller car seat combo, I highly recommend that you do travel with it. And then when you do travel with it, to check it in at the gate, okay? So take it with you through TSA and check it in at the gate. It helps so much to have it outside the plane right when it landed, so we can use it immediately. Another thing is, try to time everything as best as you can. I was able to change and nurse daughter pretty much right before we got on the plane, and by the time we got on the plane, she was pretty much sleepy and tired. On the plane ride there, as we were taking off, I did nurse her and she did fall asleep. And then also actually on the way back too, I did nurse her as we were taking off and she did fall asleep instantly. Try to plan as much as you possibly can. Make sure baby is changed as well right before you get on the plane. Another thing is, the most used item that I used that weekend was definitely the tush baby. So if that's something that you can invest in, I absolutely would recommend it. If not, you can also always get them secondhand. I know a few moms who have got it secondhand, or a few moms who have found some in great condition at like consignment stores as well. So that's definitely an option, but we definitely use the tush baby a lot. I did use a carrier. I used the carrier at the graduation, but we also went to a birthday party at a park, so I used the tush baby a lot there. And then I also use the tush baby a lot throughout the airport. Okay, so definitely I would highly recommend and suggest it. And then also, what nobody really talks about on these videos is the nursing rooms at the airports. You guys, use those nursing rooms. It is so nice. They were clean. Well, at least the nursing rooms I went to, they were clean, they were quiet, they were private. So I was able to do a lot there. I was able to nurse, diaper change. I didn't have to pump, but if I did, I would have. All in all, that's really it, you guys. It was a smooth ride. I think it's just very stressful because we hear about all the negatives and all things that could go wrong and do go wrong. Hopefully though, this video kind of helped you kind of get a sense of idea of what it is that you actually do need and will use. Everything that I talked about that I brought with me, I used, okay? Like all of like the items, like her baby boppy, the small boppy that I took, the carrier, the tush, everything that I took, I used, okay? So good luck on your journey, you guys. Do not let this intimidate you or be afraid. Just be prepared as much as you possibly can. There's no right or wrong here. Sink or swim, fake it till you make it, throw it at the wall, whatever sticks. That's what it's giving, okay? So good luck, mama. Don't stress, you got this. Until next time. Switches.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry.